This is not what I do, guys. I like those one-on-one relationships, and this isn't it. Okay, can you hear me? No? Now can you hear me? Okay. Right on the microphone. Okay. Let's get back to the basics of hosting an open house. What, you can't stick a sign in the yard anymore and have 15 offers by the time you get back? Nope, I think that time is behind us. So it's time to reach for your playbook and read again the basics of holding an open house. Like a football team, we're realtors, we need to review our open house basics. Basics are golden and true. They give us the steps to be successful. There's a lot of prep work prior to kicking off that football game. All good players exercise, practice, and get mentally prepped. As a key player in the game of selling your clients' homes, communication with your quarterback, i.e. your seller, is of utmost importance. Every good coach communicates with their quarterback. Cover the basics of who, what, when, where, and why. This leads to smooth communication and to success. Start by asking your quarterback, when would it be convenient for them to turn over their playing field? Take time in consideration of their needs. Do they have children, elderly parents, or do they have pets? Will they be at work or will they need to go somewhere? Speak in detail of logistics. Who and what are you hosting? Is it a broker's open? Is it a neighborhood preview? Is it an open house for the public? Or are you going to do a combination? Now, if your seller is living in the home, there's a few more steps to kick off. Timing and preparation are key. Hopefully, your sellers won't mind helping to prepare for the game by leaving on the lights, picking up those cat and dog bowls, wiping off the counters, and opening all the shades. Remind them to put away all their valuables and their medications, and let them know what time that you'll be arriving at the game and that you'll stay after a little bit to make sure the field is clean. If the home is vacant, do a visit a few days prior to check the curb appeal and the interior's condition. You might need to schedule a lawn care or have the house clean. On game day, you will need your survival kit. I know everyone has one, right? It's in the trunk of your car. It's those cleaning supplies and trash bags and air freshener. Dead bugs and cobwebs love to plague vacant homes. With this kit, you have it covered. Just like the pro teams, Saturday and Sunday seems to be the golden times for holding those open houses. There are also games that can be taken during the week or in evenings. It's all in the playbook. You and your quarterback must decide what play works best to bring the fans to your game. Spice up the open house by incorporating various themes. Hallmark has made a fortune off of it. We as coaches are prepped for the game now, and we need to reach our fans. Start with marketing. Target with e-blasts, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If your goal is to reach the neighborhood, go door to door. I use the special card, which includes the address, date, time, and what I'm going to be serving. Knock on each door, introduce yourself, and hand them the special invite. If they do not answer, leave the invite on the doorstep. Granted, some neighborhoods are quite large, but hand out at least 50 invites, and I'll bet you get some fans. If your goal is to have an event for brokers only, you'll have to set the hype for the game, relying heavily on social media and word of mouth. Don't forget to target brokerages with e-blasts and day of reminders. Guarded and gated communities take a little extra prep. If guarded, the owner will need to inform the guard what's going to transpire. And as the coach, you give the invitations to the guard along with a small gift. Donuts work great. A gated community requires a little different play. You want to make it easy on your fans as possible to gain that access. Have your seller call the HOA with details, but your fans will still need to obtain an entry code. On the entry keypad, leave an information sheet with the address, your name, and a phone number to call for entry. You will need an assistant to man the phone so that you can focus on your fans as they enter. The day before the game, you need to collect all your equipment. You need your glossy brochures, your printed MLS sheets, pins, business cards, several copies of your seller's disclosure, your surveys, typed list of improvements, maybe receipts. Place all these items inside a nice notebook so information about the home is on hand and your fans can view at their leisure. Feedback forms and pins should be set out close to where you are serving. This feedback will give you good information for your next play. Choose food and beverages to complement the vibe that you're trying to create. Is it a homey cottage? Is it a luxury new build? Will you be serving fresh cookies? Will you be serving fruit and champagne? Confirm with the caterer when the food will be ready. Pick up the beverages along with any plates, napkins, and cups. Flowers make any house seem brighter. So, order flowers to be sent to the house the day before and leave them as a thank you to your players for allowing you to have the open house. Game day's here. Open house signage with balloons and signs placed as directionals and in front of the home. Be early to the field to prep for your game. Presentation is everything. Take a picture of the open house sign and one of the interior and blast it out on social media as a reminder. Now, put your phone away, okay? And be ready to greet your fans. Extend your hand, introduce yourself, and welcome them to the home. If you have a co-host, introduce them as well. Game day is here. The people are coming in. You're going to highlight all the additions, what has happened to the field. You're going to talk to them and invite them to tour the home. After they toured the home, you're going to ask them the Ford questions: family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. Then, while they're eating a bite, you're going to ask them to please fill out the information card. The information card will give you good feedback. Now, it's over. You have to evaluate what you've been doing. How were you? Did you carry out the plays? You're going to gather all the information as far as verbal and written, and you're going to send that to your seller via email. You're going to discuss any red flags that came up. Let them know that you're going to be sending a thank you to all the fans that attended the game, and don't forget to send a thank you to your quarterback for allowing you to host in their playing field. Now you evaluate what you have done. Did you call your plays correctly? Did you cover the who, what, when, where, and why so things ran smoothly? Did you experience great things with your players? Hopefully everything has worked out, you have scored, and you had a great game.